Yeah, what did you like most out of Philly, the young guys? First of all, just the fact that they're all actually on the floor together. Been waiting for this for years to see all these young prospects, these high draft picks actually play together and function as a team, regardless of the result. That was a win for the 76ers. Like, this plan is actually coming together.
And this plan is taking a long time. But like you said, man, I like you said, just seeing these guys play. Obviously, there's still a minute restriction on Joel Embiid.
Is there?
That's what
we were told there was.
We were told. I'm going by what we were told. So,
like we said earlier, somebody lying.
But
we were told 16. He played 27.
Still not enough when you start talking about a guy to lead your team. You know, it's going to have to be around 35 minutes. But just to see him play, and I don't mind the restriction because he didn't play a lot of preseason, GA. He didn't get a chance to, get into the flow. So you got to have him somewhat a minute restriction. But seeing Ben Simmons coming off his injury, seeing Markelle Fultz, well, I think when you look what those young guys did, the way they finished this season, Covington, Dario Saric, those guys now, they'll be coming off the bench. Nick Stocksis and also T.J. McConnell. They have a decent bench who played a lot of minutes last year. For them is how they gelled. They looked okay. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid didn't look like they was each other's way. That's the one thing I liked about it, GA.
I do think they complement each other. Now, Fultz is coming off the bench, so we'll have to see how that –
a little banged up at this point.
Yeah, he's not healthy. We'll have to see how that changes once he's in the starting lineup. But I do like the fact that Simmons and also Embiid complemented each other. Covington was terrific. Remember, Rashawn Holmes is out right now with an injury. So this team, I think, people say, oh, they're going to make the playoffs. I think they got a chance they're going to have a chance. Right. I think they can be there. And if I'm the Sixers brass, my hopes are they're playing meaningful basketball in March and April.
Right.
And if that happens, I think mission accomplished for this season.
Whether they make the playoffs or not.
Yeah, that's all gravy at this point.
I really liked the J.J. Redick signing as well because, first of all, they had the money to spend. They got a bunch of guys under rookie contracts whose extensions either haven't been made yet or haven't kicked in yet. They have the money to spend. Why not get a veteran player who's able to stretch the floor and allows Simmons and Fultz to play make and Embiid to play make for everybody else?
Yeah, obviously, you need space when guys with that size. And you having a Ben Simmons, as a big guy handling the basketball, GA, you have a shooter running on a wing. That's where you want to go because you're not going to get a lot of help. And Embiid knows he's not going to get a lot of help off those guys. And if Covington can keep knocking down shots, you have two guys being able to knock down the three ball. This really opens up space for Embiid and also Ben Simmons.
And one other thing, we talk about, how about the fact everybody that played for them had at least an assist tonight? That's an impressive. They had 25 assists as a team, more assists than did the Wizards. So the ball movement and spacing, obviously, they're figuring that part out because offensively they were fine tonight. They just turned it over a little bit too much, and they weren't able to get stops consistently when they needed them.
A question for me, Matt and GA, is Jahlil Okafor, still a big-time talent. How is he going to fit in to this fold with the Philadelphia 76ers?
Well, the better question is he going to fit in?
Is he going to fit in?
But I think, are they going to play him minutes? Are they keeping him because they want to figure out how many minutes Embiid? They still have an asset in him whether he plays because he's still pretty good or trade him to bring in some more pieces.
DNP CD tonight. I would think they could get something pretty good back.
Listen, that kid can play.
He can jump.
And he's got value. I mean, but in fairness to them, right now he's an insurance policy.
Right.
So they have the luxury of not having to plan. The unfortunate part is he pays the price,
right?
Yep.
And he's not able to develop by playing quality minutes on the floor.
He's not getting better on the bench.
It's hard to get better on the bench.
Well, not.
That was my experience in high school anyway. Not a lot of improvement there.
That happens in college.
What did the coach tell you,
too.
though, Matt? What was his reasoning?
He didn't talk to me much.
Yeah, that's old school.
We didn't have a lot of conversation.